Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one is for Parks and Recreation. Season 4, episode 17.
Alright, we got a couple of comments from episode 16, starting with Gregory Wireman, who says, I'm feeling Tom on this one. Girl doesn't know Genuine, I might have to peace out. LOL. We got JoJo saying, I like this as a great Donna episode. The house rules were amazing. I think April and Andy and Anne have all taken some time aside to try to pull Chris out of his funk up till now. My favorite moment in this episode is Sleepy Ben popping up to slur surprise. Yeah. Executive producer Liz Sith says, poor Jerry had the worst birthday of his life, but I guess his birthday gift was okay. April inadvertently helping Anne and Tom was my highlight of this episode.
Yeah.
Also, Chris needs a dog or someone to get him back to his old self because it's very sad to see him like this. And then Melanie comes through to say, my favorite quote of this episode is when April is fully drunk and goes, thanks alcohol, laugh my ass off. Alright, let's get to episode 17 right now.
This is the final word with Purge, with your host, Perdrick L. Hapley.
Perdrick.
Issue number 1 is the first issue we're going to talk about. Is Bobby Newport's campaign for city council in trouble? When I say your names, I want you to respond. Dylan.
Well, Newport's poll numbers have been plummeting. They just fired his campaign manager, and where's Bobby? He's on vacation in Spain.
He's not on vacation, he's in hiding. Every time the guy speaks, he puts his foot in his mouth.
That's a hilarious image. A foot and a mouth.
It's a...
And to get the gray vote, you need to get the endorsement of Ned Jones. He's the president of Pawnee Seniors United. He's like the godfather, but old.
He's like the grandfather, the grand godfather.
The grandfather. It doesn't matter. He's important and he's old. Mr. Jones,
He's important and he's old.
Such a pleasure to meet you. Please don't get up.
Don't worry, I can't.
Oh.
Just joking. I can get up.
Oh.
But it's difficult. But I can do it. But it is hard.
But it is hard.
Look, I don't have a lot of time.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Today.
Cancer?
No, I don't have a lot of time before my swim aerobics.
Oh.
Why are you better for seniors than Bobby Newport?
3 words.
I work hard to make sure my department is as small and ineffective as possible.
The department is so small because Leslie Knope single-handedly does the work of 4 people. And she's already scaled back her time. If she wins, she'll be dividing her time between parks and city council. I'm going to have to hire a deputy director to pick up the slack.
No!
Chris, that's unnecessary. The department is doing fine without Leslie.
Then prove it. Complete 1 major project.
Either we complete a government project, which is abhorrent,
Which he don't want to
He's
do.
about to
bring a
cry.
new person into the department, which repulses me to my core. Reminds me of when my dad made me choose which of my pet calves to slaughter with my own hands for my 6th birthday. I couldn't choose, so I slaughtered both of them.
God.
And they were delicious.
They were delicious.
Essentially, we're going to put a ramp on
Fucking
every
crazy.
building in town.
Like I always say, stairs are a young man's game.
Damn straight.
Yeah, straight.
This is very impressive. You know, you remind me of my brother.
You know?
Yeah, the same name, Leslie. He lost a third of his body in a motorcycle accident. A middle third. But they sutured the hell out of him. He's fine now. Much shorter.
We're shorter,
Good
dude.
looking, young, flat man.
Little flat
I
man.
heard about Newport's new campaign manager, Jennifer Barkley.
Who?
She wants to
said
have
all
a
that
meeting
with
with
straight
me
face.
at 5 o'clock. I told her, sorry, I don't talk politics after dinner.
Because I have
Oh
dinner
my
at
God.
4.
Newport
so
hired
that
a real
might be-
Washington
5.
hotshot.
Wow, she worked with James Carville. She ran 2 Republican congressional campaigns and a Senate race.
Yeah, check out this picture. She's eating egg salad with Colin Powell.
Oh my God!
I've ever seen.
Agatha.
Why are you smiling? Why is this terrifying information making you smile?
Newport's scared. You must have shelled out a fortune to hire her.
So what do we do next?
I'm gonna set up a meeting. You weaken size her up, but more importantly, it'll humanize you, make it harder for her to attack you. And we'll do it at JJ's Diner. Home field advantage.
As a candidate, I appreciate your strategic mind, but as a woman, all I care about is your slight but powerful body.
Hello, Anne Perkins.
It's the first time you've said my entire name correctly.
Nonsense. We are close friends. I have good news for you. I'm making the water fountain hygiene upgrade our #1 priority.
Great. For some reason, when people in Pawnee use the water fountain, they put their mouths completely over the spout.
what the
It's like this weird, disgusting local quirk. kiss one water fountain drinker, you're kissing everyone in Pawnee. Including him.
I'd like to complete this project by
Who does that?
tomorrow.
Oh.
Set up shop in our office. In fact, take Leslie's desk.
Okay, I will. Thanks, great.
Do you want the door open or shut?
Open's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Mark, that
Little
looks like
victories
our regular
of
table.
sabotage.
We should set it up a little fancier than normal because we're trying to impress someone.
You mean Miss Barkley? She's already here. Last booth.
Leslie Nope. Hi. I'm Jen Barkley. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Hi. Grab a seat.
You told me to meet you there. I was there
Sorry
yesterday.
about all these papers. I had them shipped in. I'm a news junkie.
Is this in Arabic?
Well, I've been reading up on you two. And it's a great job on this campaign.
Oh, well, thank you.
And Leslie, your parks work, it's no joke.
It's right on time. We just seen her, babe.
Not to sound rude, but what are you doing here? This campaign seems beneath you.
Yeah. Bobby Newport's daddy called me out of the blue. I'd never heard of Bobby Newport before, but it became clear in 2 seconds this guy is a moron. So I was like, sorry, Nick, your son is a moron. There's no way. And he offered me a crazy amount of money. I shouldn't even tell you how much. But I will. $250,000.
Good Lord, for 6 weeks of work?
I know. Most frankly, I needed a break from Washington.
Do you know Joe Biden?
Mm-hmm.
He's on my celebrity sex list.
You know Joe Biden?
Celebrity sex list.
Oh, trust me, you can do better than Joe.
I don't know. I don't think.
No way.
I'm
right here.
Knew I shouldn't have met you guys. Well, I kind of hope you win.
She's just doing this for the money. She doesn't even like her own client. This could be the best case scenario for us.
Well, the real best case scenario is if she just takes the money and doesn't even try.
Tell me a little bit about Leslie Nope.
Well, Perd, Leslie Nope represents everything that is wrong about politics in America. She's naive.
I mean, she's doing it for the money, don't forget.
And she's an entrenched bureaucrat that's got the stink of big government all over.
Yeah, that's business, not personal.
Wow, strong words from a powerful lady.
So I guess we both agree Leslie Nope is wrong for Pawnee.
Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario.
What y'all thought she was gonna...
I'm
Not
Leslie Nope. And when I grow up, I want to be a unicorn princess or a city councilor.
Wrong. Not in my town, kid. City council's a real job for a real adult.
Playing every hour on every channel.
It's official. I hate Jennifer Barkley. When I go to that senior center, I'm going to go up on stage and I'm going to viciously attack her.
Okay, don't let Barkley knock us off the message. We are going there to get Ned Jones's endorsement, and that's huge.
You're right. And I should listen to you always. Because you are a man genius with a taut, narrow frame like a sexy elf king.
Do you wish I were taller? What's going on?
Nothing. You're perfect.
Okay, everyone, so
Okay,
you call me
working on a
slight
poster
and-
campaign to warn people about diseases. Now, we are going to build a better water fountain for the parks. Andy is our official water fountain tester.
All right, let's give the sucker a test drive.
Yeah. So the idea is to make a fountain that he can't do that to.
That's good.
Fucking gross. Why are we, what is
yes,
happening?
Jerry?
Well, I was thinking that we could put this cage thing around it.
Okay, that could work. Andy? Thank you, Andy.
Still good.
Talk?
That's why you hire people.
Anne and I are romantically intertwined.
Oh, God.
So let's not be surprised if she picks my idea.
Would you just go, dummy?
What's the best kind of water fountain? How about no water fountain? This is the Voss Water Bubbler by Tubi. At only $600 a
Yeah,
month.
April. What's your idea?
April! Not even gonna waste my time.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Here, you're gonna help.
Ooh.
Do I look like I drink water?
Yoo-hoo! I'm over here.
What?
About to start my presentation. Uh-oh, stairs. What do I do? How do I get from here to there? I'm not a professional mountain climber. It's a real problem in our town, but not anymore,
Oh my God,
thanks to Ramp
gonna
Up
break.
Pawnee. We are going to put ramps in every building in this town, because if there's one thing I believe, it's that stairs are a young man's game.
Go ahead, Leslie.
Ramps are an idiot's game. This is nothing more than a worse version of Bobby Newport's plan.
We think we came up with a fountain idea that really works. Presenting the amazing spoutless fountain.
Huh? What?
We just removed the splash guard, because if it's not there, you can't put your mouth on it.
Oh, I'll try it.
He even combed his hair to look presentable to do the testing.
Cost effective. If your team keeps this up, I think we can hold off on filling the Leslie void.
I think Ben's already filling the Leslie void.
Leslie void. Okay, I see what Don's talking about.
I see what she did there.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Let me guess. You're gonna attack me. You're gonna go on that perm show again, so you can tell everyone that that ramp idea was yours.
It's purred, first of all, and no. Maybe. No.
That's not a terrible idea. No, actually, it is kind of terrible. Because if you go on the air and tell everybody that I stole your idea, which I did, everyone's going to think you're a sore loser, a goody-goody nerd. Because you know people don't seniors.
Of course.
You need to beat our idea. Come up with something better. I don't know, maybe a free shuttle service for seniors. I think that could work.
Wow. Waffles and a cappuccino.
Gracias, Marta.
JJ's doesn't have a cappuccino maker.
It does now. I bought him one.
Of course you did.
If I'm gonna be here, I need cappuccino.
I wanted to tell her what a jerk she was. And then she gets...
Plus I made so much money on just doing this dumb thing. Everything's so cheap
You
here.
shouldn't take advice from your opponent's campaign manager.
But what if she's right?
Well, what if it's a trick? I mean, maybe she thinks our original plan would work and she convinced you to use her plan instead because she knows that won't work.
Or maybe she thinks that we think that she thinks that, so we won't do it. But she knows that I know that she knows that she's in our heads.
Ugh. I'm sorry, Leslie. She's better at this than I am.
Hey, there is no one on Earth that I would rather go in a battle with than you.
Really?
Yes. So tell me, what do we do? My campaign manager.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'd like to talk about your future.
Why are we on this bench? This is weird.
You did a great job solving that problem today. The leadership you displayed has gotten me thinking.
I didn't solve that problem. April did.
Really? Why did she tell me you did?
Because she's April and she doesn't want you to think that she actually cares about something. If you're looking for someone to help fill in for Leslie, April's a pain in the ass, but she's clearly the answer.
Perhaps.
Excuse me.
Oh, maybe you hadn't heard of it. It wasn't in the New York Times or Le Monde, which is what she reads. It was in the Pawnee papers.
Bobby Newport's personal life is neither here nor there.
It's certainly not here. And I
Certainly
think
not
Williams
here.
deserve a city councilor who stays in the city. Like I do.
Well, we were going to keep this a secret until we had everything in writing, but Bobby Newport is trying to convince a major European company to open a factory in Pawnee. And that woman that he is with is an anti-landmine advocate. I didn't realize that you were pro-landmine.
Oh my god.
I am not here to declare a winner, but Jennifer is the winner.
Thank you.
Jennifer is the
Now it's time
winner.
to move on to
Thank
our
you.
next segment, which is a commercial.
I am going to get drunk. And
That's
then
the big
we'll
guns
order
right
a
there.
three-course meal where each course is made of dessert.
She kicked our asses.
Yeah. How are we going to beat her?
I don't know. And she's like a hurricane. She's everywhere.
Literally.
Hi, Clyde.
Literally.
You stepped up your game. It was really fun. You almost got me.
I would have if Bobby Newport had gotten those stupid companies to build factories here.
No, what?
What are you talking about? Oh, that thing I said on the show? Oh no, that was mostly made up. Don't challenge me on that. That'll backfire. Anyway,
Don't tell me that. I will.
You just make shit up. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, neighbor!
I'll do what now?
Nice job on the
No, I done made that up, man.
Don't deny it. I know it wasn't the nurse. I'm asking you to step up. Not
wasn't the
replacing
nurse.
Leslie, just picking up some slack.
I don't want to do things. I want to not do things. Just like you taught me.
And I taught you well. But I don't like watching you
Yeah, I
wasting
taught
your
you well.
brain. And you're too smart to stay my assistant here forever. I'd rather you start a business or use your hands to farm. But right now the department needs you.
Use your hands to farm.
Please.
Okay. But only because you begged.
Good girl.
Girl.
Chris Stricker.
This is Ron Swanson. April's going to take over some of Leslie's responsibilities.
Excellent. I have been a fan of April since day one.
I've been a fan of since day one. Alright, that was episode 417 of Parks and Rec, and Agnes coming through on there.
Yeah.
And that was just a coincidence. We just seen her on WandaVision finishing up, and then now we see her here on there. So all the timelines are just matching up in our universe of reactions. And she did an excellent job on here. She come through and killing Leslie and being in the pose right now, and just like a hurricane, like they said, she is just killing it right now. So I don't know how they're gonna get out of this rut, or if Leslie even got a chance to win. So, don't know how that's going to happen, but I did like the other team finding a replacement for Leslie at the time. And yeah, it should be April. It should be April. She's shown her growth. And she's shown time and time again that she's capable of doing something if she's forced to do it. And right
or if
now,
nobody else knows it's her.
Yeah, because she ain't really about the limelight.
Yeah.
But now that Ron has recognized her, I think this is a way for her to do it with an excuse of, at least he begged me to do it. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Because it's the only reason she'll do something. She got to say something that's like, I didn't want to be here, but something like that. But I'm glad that's a good spot for her to be in. I think that she will have some W's straight up over there instead of them getting a new person. All in all, I love the episode. I can't wait to see where it go from here. But this one here was another good one.
Yeah, I absolutely love this episode. I thought it was solid. Again, we're just in the stride of just like cycling just great episode after great episode now. But I absolutely love between Ron and April. Like, to me, April behaving that way is more so she's so aligned to herself and everything that is Ron. They have the same personality type. They're annoyed by people, that she didn't want that bond to be gone because she's done something good. You know, she didn't want to lose his respect, you know? So I think him stepping up and recognizing that she has more talent and being the one that asked her to step into that position is the only way she would have ever done it, because she respects him so much. So I thought that was just such a great mentoree moment between the two of them, and I'm just geeking about it. Ben and Leslie going up against Agnes, because I don't know, I can't remember her character name from the show, was so much fun. I loved it so much. I thought she was brilliant as far as being the campaign manager from the big city, who like is literally so bored. She's trying to create more opportunities, more of a challenge, because it's like low-key so easy for her to beat Ben and Leslie right now. I just think all of that's going to play out really well. I think honestly the only potential that Leslie has, because I don't see them beating her, is if they have to like debate against the actual candidate, because he's an idiot. So if that is an opportunity, I hope that happens, because that would be hilarious. Because again, we haven't seen Paul Rudd in a minute, but that would be my guess as to the only way she can like regain any type of lead, because or she hasn't had a lead yet, but even have a chance. Has to happen. But because challenging the campaign manager on their own, she's gonna slaughter them. So, but I thought this was a solid episode, hilarious, and can't wait for the next one.
All right, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Parks and Rec, season 4, episode 17. And until next time, people, peace.